Hey, what's happening, YouTube? Doing this on the fly. Sorry if it's usually disorganized, but obviously you can tell I'm driving. But nonetheless, a thought process that I don't want to slip, that I just thought about. Not all people are people. Now, you always hear me say that shit. But it goes deeper. And I'm trying to stay with me. I know. It's like that motherfucker from It's Always Sunny in Philadelphia, drawing on the board and looking crazy, putting shit like that. I know it comes off like that, but there's sound reasoning to everything I'm saying. Anyways, let's put a pin in things that you need to keep in the front of your mind. Not all people are people. Certain people are here to feed on your energy, positive and negative, or feed on your outcome of your energy, like get you flustered and whatnot. Some is for them physically, but actually it's for the archons, the negative energy entities that are connected to them, that are disconnected from the source. That's one. There's only two types of people. Color's not real. Race is only 700 years old concept. English is only 700 years old. The letter J is only 700 years old. All blessings to Yahuwah. Back to the point. Back to the point. 2. Everything's energy. Scientifically proven. To put you in the same mental space I'm in, look up the unanswerable question of quantum physics. And you'll see where my mind resides. Or maybe not. Literally. Anywho. Everything's energy. Bishop, X-Man. Connect the dots. Anywho. Seeing that everything's energy, and not everybody's human, and the ones that aren't human feed off your energy. Now, let's take it to the third rung, if you're still holding those things in the front of your mind. Your thoughts, your emotions, your actions, and your thoughts, your literal chemical reactions in your brain, the electrical shocks, those are thoughts. Those synapse sparks, those are thoughts. Those energy productions, those are waves. Those are thoughts. Those are magnetic. Anyways, I'm not gonna go too deep into this. I can literally spam on this forever. But because there's so much to it. But hold on, traffic and funny shit. Not all thoughts are created equal. Not all thoughts are even created. Not all thoughts are thoughts. That was a funny hip-hop play on words, but that's true in itself too. Not all sources of thoughts are people. I'm gonna get to the bottom of it really quickly. 1. If you're spiritually even halfway awake, not all of your thoughts are yours. Based on where you're spiritually vibrating, you could have entities, people, whatever, it doesn't matter, because there's many things out here. Putting thoughts in your head. We just passed election time. That's one way of doing it. They're feeding off your negative energy, like trying to scare you into World War III and then get everybody's mind on it instead of thinking positive. You create reality. They need you to think negative so they can feed off you. They will do whatever to place a negative thought in your mind, and you germinate it. You are the soil. God has placed the seed, His breath into you. And through that, you become a demigod, basically a demigod, where you also are a creator, but you're unconscious creator, feeding your energy to things that are not human and things that are connected to those things that are not human. Yeah, I'm trying not to dumb it down too much, but like, okay, you need to remain conscious of all the thoughts that you think. People will try to get you into arguments. People will play you into situations that you can't maneuver out of. It's a long play. Like, think about it this way. You'll have friends that'll be friends your whole life just to fuck you over, backstab you. Like, at the most pinnacle time. You can never fall asleep. Like, that's what I'm saying is, you can, like, you be with a bitch, you be married. Marriage is like the open punch in the face that most men don't see coming. It's like, I love this bitch. You fell head over heels like a goofy. And then the bitch has the blade cutting your throat. Metaphorically or physically. Both of these things have happened in mass in America and across the world and throughout history and even in the Bible. Anyways, and of course it happens on the opposite side of the gender. But if you're not always, the same way I self-reflect on myself, you have to self-reflect continuously on everything around you. Like, my baby mom was like, why you always testing me? Bitch, why you always failing? What the fuck? God's testing me. But then again, we never had deeper conversations. Bitches will let you nut in them all day. They'll spider the leg wrap around you so you can be forced to nut in them. But they will never agree with you on who you serve. They'll never agree with you on, okay, we need to survive. Even if I still have love and mercy for y'all that are idiots and don't know that God is damn near the most important thing you can think of. God than you. That's it. But even if you're an idiot, it's just my opinion, sorry. You don't believe in God. Like, you can't get a bitch, you can nut in a bitch, but you can't get the bitch to support you. Or support each other. Like, in a meaningful manner. And this is why God says the Hebrews are his bride in the Bible. Because you're supposed to be in one accord. And as a people, we have to also be in one accord with ourselves. There's many different tribes, regardless of color, but we can't do that. And whether it be pride or whatnot, it'll cause us to stumble and never rise again. And on the mass level, there's only so much you can do. But on an individual level, and even on a smaller group level, you can do lots. You can drop these people like excrement, like the excrement that they are, if you can. If not, you can play more, like, look at the devils that are in your life. I'm not just like the regular motherfuckers. I'm taking into consideration everyone, for the most part. But look at the motherfuckers in your life.
Road construction ahead, drive with caution.
Shut the fuck up. Fucking GPS always does this. Look at the motherfuckers in your life. And the ones you can remove. I promise you. If they're a pain in your ass, 9 times out of 10, they're eating off your soul and they're more detriment to you than you can understand. And if it hurts you to leave them, they're going to kill you inevitably. Like, that's how it works. Like, people that make it hard for you to leave want you dead. Like, working for these crackers, they want you dead. Like, oh man, nigga, you racist. No, it's not about you being white, cracker. Trust me, one of my best friends is white. I don't know what to tell you, man. Like, it's not, look around. Like, it's not niggas that are doing this to us. That's what I'm saying. Anyways, So no hate, but go to your fucking job and look at a person that's died on job. They replace you and give you a Timex watch and throw you a pizza party at your funeral. They don't give a fuck about you, nigga. And the bots around you, like that's okay, because at the end of the day, it's business is business. I'm not mad at them. We have mutual understanding. I don't give a fuck about you and you don't give a fuck about me. We're cool. But the people that are largely not human, that are ass kissers, that their mouth is layered in layers of caked up shit from the buttholes that they've been sucking on from the beast. We're the processed food that is going through his digestive system. Being friends with these motherfuckers is fatal. Listening to motherfuckers that only regurgitate system bullshit is fatal to you if you have a spirit or a soul. Like, look at their lives. Like, I'm a few years away from living next to a nigga named Wayne with a hairy patch between his fucking eyebrows. He was like 44, 45, fucking bum bitches and thinking he's the shit. And I was making more than him selling bricks. Barely in my 20s, living right next to him in an apartment. And he was fine with that. And his life was going downhill considerably, health-wise and everything else-wise. These are NPCs. He's a cool ass nigga. He's a nigga you could gel with. But that's how it works, man. Like, I respect an enemy that I can see. I mean, neither of them are depicting too much, but one wants to lull you asleep more than the other. And I'm not emotionally attached to any of those things. I have emotionally attached to everything, because I notice a lot of people at boards see Star Trek for that definition. But again, back to the quantum, and we're all energy and everything is energy. Take it back to understanding that you're spiritually being watched by things that don't have physical bodies and are in control of people that aren't in control of their bodies. Not only people that are possessed, some people are actually being possessed, but things are controlled and possessed through people. But there are other things that you see people are moved. Like in a video game. It's fucking weird. But knowing this, there's only so much I can articulate on that subject, because shit, I'm experiencing it, and the system is fighting like exponentially harder every step I get closer to wring myself and emancipate myself from this little spiritual, mental, physical slavery. Because once I can step back and actually look at it and examine it for what it really is, I can really break it down in many different ways. And obviously, something that is detrimental to the entire human race doesn't want me to come to any full understanding of how it functions. But I think I've rambled on long enough. And I don't know, tie it into the other videos and see how it affects my life. If you're actually striving to do anything better with yours, tie it into yours and see how it works. You can put up a strong ass defense, but at the end of the day, offense is what matters. And that's what freaks out in the Matrix the most. And that's the best way I can put it for now. Anywho, like and subscribe, follow, and till next time.